The Sixth African Region initiatives ignited bold conversations on tourism at the Maiden African Tourism Renaissance Conference held at the Marriott Hotel in Accra.
While Africa's diaspora hold immense potential for tourism, investment and cultural exchange, there are far too few structured platforms that bridge our nation with the millions of people eager to connect with the continent. As someone who has worked for years as a tour operator and a guide, I have traveled with over 500 members of the African diaspora. On every tour, I heard a common story: the zeal of the diasporan Africans to give back, to invest, and to empower women, youth, and local communities. Their passion was clear, but the pathways were not.
The two-day event, which ran from September 25th to 26th, brought together experts from across the African continent and the diaspora to deliberate and exchange ideas.
Tourism and agriculture go hand in hand. It is a beautiful thing. People need to know about our indigenous food. But we here on the continent must protect that. And we do that by making sure that we don't import chemicals that destroy our soil, which will in turn destroy what we've always had.
I look at those dungeons as very sacred places that should be held just like that. Certain way to go into them, to be able to be taught your culture, your understanding of the culture, and the spirituality of Ghana.
Founder of SARI, Zainab Muntari, explained that the conference was designed to spark solution-driven conversations around economic justice, women empowerment, and youth development in Africa and Ghana. She added that the conference also highlighted opportunities for young people in the tourism sector, positioning tourism not just as an experience, but as a catalyst for economic stability and development.
When it comes to tourism and youth, the youth are doing amazing on social media platforms, especially when it comes to TikTok. When I was in South Africa for the Africa Youth and Tourism Summit, I was confused on what to do in Johannesburg. Then I had to go on TikTok immediately and check what to do in Johannesburg. Everything that popped up was created by youth. So I think youth leveraging digital, we call it virtual tourism. You don't travel there in person physically, but then you are able to travel there virtually, like on your phone digitally, right? You've been connected to the other parts of the world. It also broadens your horizon and gives you the zeal for you to want to either save to travel, or if you already have the leverage, you're able to travel and explore on your own and also see the opportunities within the sector. And also for us at SARI, we have what we call the SARI Enterprise Empowerment Program, which is something we'll be launching. If it doesn't happen by close of this year, we should start exactly in January, where we are going to prioritize women and youth, especially within the tourism and its adjacent sectors, because we usually don't prioritize the adjacent sectors, which are creative arts, fashion, agriculture. These are the spaces for us within the tourism sector. So the SARI Enterprise Empowerment Program is for the youth, women and youth in Ghana and across Africa, for us to create opportunities for them within the sector. So that is my information for the youth.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Tourism Development Company, Professor Kobi Mensah, delivered a keynote speech stressing the vital role of the sector in driving economic growth. He encouraged young people to get up and act, pointing to the founder of SARI as a role model for this call.
For too long, the narrative of African tourism has been narrowly defined. It has too often been reduced to the story of safaris and sunsets. As beautiful and iconic as they are, yet this narrative is incomplete, for it fails to capture the continent's profound complexity and diversity. We're entering a new era where tourism is no longer a standalone sector. It is a catalyst for creative economy, from music, film, fashion, gastronomy, festivals, and heritage sites. Africa offers an abundance of experiences that challenge the image of a single-story continent. I must say that Zainab is an icon. I'm saying that because obviously as a lecturer, when you see young people take positions of authority and act responsibly, it puts pressure on the adults. And it tells us that we can do better. So Zainab, fascinating. When she came to my office for us to have a partnership, there was nothing I could say but to say yes, a big one.
Keynote speaker and panelist Dr. Tony Yvonne Luck of the Diaspora Africa Forum, in an exclusive conversation with YFM, emphasized Africa's vast potential, which she says has often been masked by false narratives projected to the outside world.
Well, first of all, you're being Ghana polite. It wasn't a not so nice picture. It was evil. It was wicked. We were told that Africans were dirty and stinky and dying and had diseases and flies, and we were shown pictures of that. Kids dying and families poor.
She lamented what she described as a mental plague that veils the true African identity and hinders collective progress.
We had a standard called Ubuntu. I exist because you exist. But we've learned Western culture, and the Western mind is about me. The African family doesn't think that way.
Beyond panel discussions, the conference featured networking sessions and interactive engagements that explored country-specific tourism and its potentials while providing a broader perspective on Africa's tourism industry. The Africa Tourism Renaissance Conference was an impact-driven gathering showcasing panel discussions, workshops, speeches and thought-provoking conversations with an aim to reveal tourism's role on the continent and its intersections with other industries.
YTV, yearn for more.